I've got an email from Cameron, also known as Venus Theory, asking me to test all of his decent sampler instruments. Of course I said yes, so he gave me access to all of that with no strings attached. The only thing he told me was he was interested in me making a song on my own style. So in this video we're going to review Venus Theory decent sampler instruments, and for that I'm going to share with you what I did with them. I honestly believe having the opportunity to play with different instruments from other people is all thanks to my viewers, so if you like my content, please subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Now, first of all, Decent Sampler, it's a sampler similar to something like Contact, but the thing is, Decent Sampler is a free plugin and there are tons of free libraries out there. And of course, many of the instruments made by Venus Theory are also free. Now, others are paid for, and I'm going to leave the links for everything in my description. And by the way, he offered me an affiliate link, but again, I'm not forcing anyone to buy anything. If you like them, go and check them out. So honestly, I didn't know how to start. The instruments are great, but I honestly didn't feel they fit like on my own style. So what I did was start playing around with some beats on XO, playing them in my Akai pad, and I got this. It was a very interesting rhythm, a bit darker, and that gave me the vibe for the song. So of course the first instruments I went for were the ones based on synthesizers. I wanted to start with a very simple bass, so I got to the most simple one I found in Interlaced, which is Bass Ghoul. And I actually took out some effects and made it even simpler, and of course mono. With that in mind, I kept the structure of the song simple, I copy and paste it, but on the chorus I added acoustic drums, as I always do. Because of the acoustic drums are very powerful, I needed another bass layer to make the bass more powerful. So again, I used Interlaced, and this time I used another bass which had more high-end energy, more grit. And I also use this preset on Volitions as a very faint layer to the bass, which kept things very interesting, a bit more wider. Now you can hear that at the beginning of the drum loop, there's like a deep thump. And to add more to that, I used Avost, or Avost, I don't know how it's called. This is like a cinematic impact library, so it went perfectly with the kind of sound that I wanted. So with the bass and the drums ready, I have the vibe I wanted, which was very dark, and I thought it was perfect for more ethereal and even more cinematic kind of sounds. The one I liked the most was Aberration Engine because it made everything more dramatic. Now I felt too plain, so I knew I needed to add more stuff. And one of the instruments that interested me because it was very different from the others was Stella. I used it only for like this strumming chord. With the plus of XO, I got the feeling of Legend of Zelda, the Gerudo theme, so I added a little bit more of percussion right there. Now, I don't know why, but I knew I wanted a very dirty guitar riff after the first half of the chorus. And of course, I tried to use Stella and failed miserably. But then I chose another instrument, this time Epharus. The original sound was like this. It interested me because it sounded a bit dirty, a bit distorted in a nice way, but of course I wanted to go even extremer and I added an amp emulation on it. So with that I had the structure for the verse and the chorus, and I started writing down some lyrics and ended up recording this.
Sometimes I feel like hiding under my bed. It's hard to admit I'm on my own. I can't say my name in this place, I can't say my name. I can't say my name in this place, I can't say my name.
Now, because many of the instruments by Venus Theory are very big, lush, ethereal if you want, I knew I wanted to use them for a bridge that was longer and also like ethereal, whatever. Now for the bridges I wanted something more slow and more dramatic. I went for Malevolence Path 5, which is going to play from now on until the end of the song. Now I wanted to add more texture to it, so I used Thesia because it sounds like these nice violins and whatever else, but this is going to play only on the bridge. Still, I wanted more textures, more sounds to make it feel bigger, and for that I went for Chimera. Not only that, I knew I wanted to add some constant keys, and because of that I found this Bound Bell preset. And also I used the kalimba. I panned one left and the other right. So as this was something slow, but the chorus was very energetic, I wanted to make something that was building up to the chorus. Because of that, on the second part of the bridge, I started adding more and more stuff. For instance, I went back to the percussion, to the drum loop, I added the bass, make it a little bit more different. Oh, and I forgot to mention that a third layer for the drums were made with Slammer. Mainly because of that raw industrial feeling it has. So you hear that it's building up into something bigger. I also used the Epharus again. This time I increased the reverb to make it feel like it has more distance. To add even more drama, I added this organic orchestra just at the end of the bridge. And the last chorus is pretty much the same as the other ones, but this time I made it a little bit longer. The riff of Ephorus also was repeating, and I added this progression with Stella. It's not something that you can hear right away, but you feel this new progression under everything. Now, as I said, the intro had some ear candies, and these are actually things that I chopped from other instruments, mainly from Malevolence. I filtered some frequencies and changed like the amplitude and the envelopes. Now, as I last ear candy for the verse, I added the same riff from Ephorus, but with interlaced, which sounded more like a flute.
Sometimes I feel like I did under my bed. It's hard to admit I'm on.
So that's what I did with Venus Theory instruments. Cameron, if you're watching, I hope you liked it. I had a lot of fun making this song, and I'm actually going to release it. I just want to fix some small details, and then I'm going to publish it in Bandcamp, YouTube, and many other platforms. Again, if you want to check out Venus Theory instruments, the links are in the description, and let me know what you think about them. Thank you so much for watching, I will see you next time, and bye bye!